dear comrades, distinguished members of the Prezidyum, I salute you all with my sincere solidarity on behalf of my party, Republican Turkish Party in Cyprus. Today, we deeply feel the pain suffered by innocent people who have fallen victim to conflicts, wars, and violences across the world. Regimes which consider respect to democracy and human rights a kind of threat to their existence start to violate law, restrict freedoms, and put pressure on their own people in every aspect, as discussed in the previous session. The Eastern Mediterranean and the Middle East regions are encountering a highly volatile geopolitical situation in Gaza. We are witnessing the injuring and killing of thousands of children, innocent people, and the violation of fundamental human rights. The international community is turning a blind eye to the killing of conscience of humanity. Where there are many elements contrary to the norms of international law, it is seen that attacks targeting the civilian population are carried out, access to basic requirements is blocked, schools, places of worship, and hospitals are being targeted, and a systematic destruction campaign has been launched. Unfortunately, the international community hasn't done as much as it could have and had to do. I want to underline that as a member of the Socialist International, Republican Turkish Party sees it as our common duty to call for immediate ceasefire and peace. Furthermore, it is our responsibility to defend the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and Convention on the Rights of the Child in spite and if necessary against the ones who were said to be the writers or ratifiers of these texts. I come from a country that has been divided for the last 51 years. Turkish Cypriots and Greek Cypriots have been seeking to reach to a comprehensive settlement of the Cyprus conflict, which remains pending. Please be reminded that Turkish Cypriots and Greek Cypriots are co-founders of the Republic of Cyprus on equal footing. This is the spirit and wording of the 1960 Constitution and is affirmed by every single sentence within the United Nations agreed framework. So, legally speaking, Greek Cypriot administration is not entitled to take decisions by themselves alone, as if Turkish Cypriots do not exist on our common island. Let me be clear. Political equality between Turkish Cypriots and Greek Cypriots, as defined by the relevant UN resolutions, is not only an obligation relied by international law, but also indispensable ingredient of the spirit of federal partnership. We call upon Socialist International to express support and solidarity to our struggle for a federal settlement of the Cyprus conflict, and condemn all attempts of imperial powers to further militarization and escalation of tension on the island. Furthermore, the Socialist International Council here in Istanbul is kindly requested to call on both Greek Cypriot and Turkish Cypriot leaders to resume formal negotiations under the auspices of the United Nations within a sense of urgency. Mindful of past experiences, negotiations must result-oriented, time-framed, and aim at a bizonal, bicommunal federation with political equality of the two respective communities, in full line with the relevant United Nations Security Council resolutions and parameters. It is our deepest concern that the Cyprus peacebuilding process remains in impasse since 2017. We hope that the island of Cyprus will soon become an example of peaceful coexistence, cooperation, and prosperity in the Eastern Mediterranean. Thank you very much for your kind consideration. I hope and trust that our solidarity will further develop after this meeting, aimed at a better, safer, and more prosperous world to live in. To conclude, Please allow me to thank Republican People's Party for their profound hospitality extended to us at this mystic city of Istanbul and express our unwavering solidarity to their struggle for justice and democracy. Thank you very much.